This news bulletin is sponsored by Quantum Life, your way to a better life. Welcome to Agri Newsnet. My name is Angeline. This is a summary of the latest farming and agricultural news that was posted on Agri Newsnet the past week. Soil compaction is a problem. It seems that the days of huge 8-wheel tractors in farming has come to an end. Even huge compact tractors are part of the discussion. The concern about compaction and its long-term impact on its yield is an issue that could drive adoption of more autonomous equipment. This is true because some of the key development work being done is to use smaller machines with many in a field to accomplish the work of a single, bigger machine. These smaller units would have a much reduced footprint, which could help build yield further. The key is the ability to remove the human from the equipment, but not from the management loop. The worldwide movement against the use of antibiotics due to the rising fears over antimicrobial resistance is also putting pressure on farmers to use more preventative control measures. Even here in South Africa, cases of E. coli resistance have been reported for certain antimicrobials. Antibiotics should be used only as a last resort. Vaccines should be part of a greater disease management strategy that buffers the impact of highly contagious diseases. Cassava is well known across the continent of Africa as a rich source of starch, often as a substitute for rice or maize meal. It can be ground to create flour, and the leaves and tender shoots can be consumed in stews, soups and sauces. Brewing cassava leaves have been said to reduce a fever, but the main benefits are its rich source of fiber, calcium and iron, which can help with arthritis and hair loss. It's another gluten-free carbohydrate, so suitable for gluten-intolerant people. Close cousins to horses and donkeys, the world's 3 zebra species, known for their black and white striped bodies, roam Africa's savannas eating a variety of grasses. Their stripe patterns vary among individuals with no two alike. There had been 4 main hypotheses about the advantages zebras accrued by evolving stripes: camouflage to avoid large predators, a social function like individual recognition, thermoregulation with stripes setting up convection currents along the animal's back, and thwarting biting fly attacks. In addition to stripes that prevent controlled landing by horseflies, zebras are constantly swishing their tail and may run off if horseflies do land successfully, so they are using behavioral means to prevent flies probing for blood. According to the World Bank, the food and agriculture sector accounts for 10% of the global gross domestic product, which makes the sector worth almost $5 trillion. If we look at the food as output of farms, it is either sold immediately as raw food, agricultural commodity, or it is being processed and then sold as an intermediate or final product. Approximately 70% of all food we consume is processed food, making it a major segment of the industry. But one thing is in common for both types of food being delivered to the market: it all starts from the farmers. By 2050, China will not only have overtaken the USA, but its economy will be much larger. China GDP will stand around $58 trillion compared to the USA's $34 trillion. The Asian giant will account for 20% of the world's economy, higher than India at 15% and the USA at 12%. South Africa is one of 3 African countries that feature in the top 30 of 2050, along with Nigeria and Egypt. And to end this news summary, chocolate is a usually sweet brown food preparation of roasted and ground cacao seeds. It is made in the form of a liquid, paste or in a block, or used as flavoring ingredient in other foods. It takes approximately 400 cacao beans to make one 450-gram bar of chocolate. White chocolate isn't technically chocolate, as it contains no cacao solids or cacao liquor. Chocolate can be enjoyed as part of a balanced, heart-healthy diet and lifestyle. To view more news, videos and photos, download Agri Newsnet on your smartphone from the Google or Apple Store. Good news you can trust every day of the week. To view all your previous news videos, go to YouTube or visit Agri Newsnet and farmingportal.co.za. Until next week, stand out and speak life. This news bulletin was sponsored by Quantum Life, your way to a better life.